Well, it's so nice to be here. So, I, being a visitor here, like to explore. And I explored a road the other day. You walk down that road all the way to the end, and there is a cute little house. And if you walk into that house, you see in the corner by the window, standing, waiting for you, on 4 legs, there is a chair. Now, I don't know about you, but if I've been walking for a while in this heat and everything, sometimes it's nice to sit down. So you go over there and you sit down and you look out the window. There's a palm tree outside. And you're looking at that tree and you see some movement in it. And then there's the leaves, or the fronds, I guess they're called. The fronds are swaying back and forth. And you're looking and watching the whole world out there, and you see something out in the water. It was a thrill for me when I first saw it. I'd heard about these, but to actually see them in the water, if you come from Victoria, it's pretty special. A turtle, yeah. And you might see a turtle go by, and then your mind comes back to this little house that you're in, and there is this little table beside the chair. And on the on the table, there's a book. So you pick it up, put it in your lap, and you open it. And in the book, there is a story that comes from Burma. This is a story about the tiger who was king of the entire forest. A big job. He decided one day he needed an assistant who would wear the title Minister of State. Sounded good. There were benefits. Well, many animals were interested. The first 3 applicants were the only ones he would consider. They rushed in. The first one was a wild boar. The second was a chicken, and the third was a rabbit. The tiger lined up the candidates. He looked them over, and he said, I am looking for someone who knows how to say the right thing at the right time. The boar stepped forward. Majesty, that's me. I can do that. Take me. I do really good. I'm good at that. And the chicken said, I can do that, Majesty. I'll do the job. And the rabbit hopped up and said,
Majesty, I'll be very good at that. I would like to do that too. I'm the one you want.
The tiger just looked them over and said, we shall see who, if anyone, knows how to say the right thing at the right time. Now the tiger stepped up to the boar. He opened his mouth wide and he breathed his hot, stinky tiger breath in the boar's face. How does my breath smell? Is it sweet? The boar had grown up always knowing the right thing to say is always the truth. He said, Phew, Majesty, whew, I gotta tell you, that's the worst breath I ever smelled. It's really bad, man. It's terrible. P.U. Like you should brush your teeth or something. It stinks. The tiger looked at the boar and said, you insult me. I do not like that. And the tiger pounced on the boar. He ripped him limb from limb, and he devoured him. And then he spit out the bones. This left the other candidates a little bit concerned about the application procedure for this job. But they were stuck there. The tiger stepped up to the chicken, opened his mouth wide. How does my breath smell? Is it sweet? I have to tell you, the tiger's breath was bad to begin with, but now he just eaten this wild boar on top of that. It was really bad. The chicken, however, she was nobody's fool. She saw what happened to the boar. She was not going to make the same mistake. She said, Majesty, your breath is delicious. It's very sweet and flowery, like ginger blossoms, and lotus blossoms. That was lovely. The tiger looked at the chicken. You are lying to me. I do not tolerate such foul play. He pounced on the chicken. He ripped her wing from limb, and he devoured her. That was the eyeballs. Now the poor rabbit was trying to shrink away, but it was useless. The tiger was approaching. And it seemed to the rabbit that time stood still. All at once, the rabbit was remembering a moment from his childhood when he'd said to his father, Dad, when I grow up, I'm going to be an artist. And his father had said, kid, you can't have it both ways. You can't grow up and be an artist. He said, you can't feed a family if you're an artist. You got to be something serious. And he talked the baby rabbit out of doing what he loved. He wanted to be a musician. He wanted to be a writer and a painter and a storyteller. He wanted to travel the world, and he was standing there with the tiger coming closer, and he was thinking, if I had done things differently, I could be on tour now in Paris. I could be on my way to Egypt. But instead, here I am, facing my end. And as the tiger came closer and closer, the rabbit heard a sound overhead. And he thought, that might be the last time I hear a bird. And there was the tiger's mouth in front of him with the fangs and the breath. How does my breath smell? Is it sweet?
Oh, Majesty. Woe is me. I am afraid I have a cold. And I am temporarily disabled with respect to my olfactory faculties. Therefore, Majesty, I wish to request the opportunity to address this question at a later time, perhaps, when my olfactory faculties have returned to their full strength. Achoo!
The tiger looked at the rabbit. You know how to say the right thing at the right time. And that, my friends, is how the rabbit went through this hair-raising experience and became the tiger's Minister of State. Thank you.